Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Bo3, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We're back here on Ragorne. We're going to be doing some live arena. Real quick, though, I do have to click some of these little red dots here. All right, real quick shout out to everybody who's been liking, subscribing, commenting, joining the Discord, following the Instagram. All those links are in the description below. And I just wanted to say how grateful I am. The support has been amazing. Thank you so much. So typically, I'm out of order here. So usually I go Theramis, Isaacies. So today, we're going to hop on Ragorne. We just did a Theramis video, but I didn't get to do Ragorne yesterday, so we're going to do Ragorne now, because it's now the new rotation. So if you're just joining into the channel, this is kind of how things are going to be. So a little update there. And let's see what we got going on in the mailbox here. Nothing special, just whatever I just collected here. Actually, I think I have to collect whatever today's is. Oh, we get an Ancient Shard Spice, right? The McSpicy. So where's the goodie bag? Here it is. All right, cool. We'll get that. We'll collect these real quick here. Saving up all the stuff for the next good fusion. So that's kind of what's going on. I haven't done my clan boss yet today. We're not going to do it on this account because I can't quite auto Ultra Nightmare yet. But we're going to see what we get. Hopefully we can get like a safe chart. Oh, I forgot to do Nightmare yesterday. Oops. Ancient Shard. Lego book. Ooh, Sacred. Very nice. That goes to 10 for us, I believe, on this account. So we're saving up some shards. We got some shards going on here. Not many here, but we're saving up. Let's see what we got here. Still haven't summoned Lamasu on this account quite yet. We're kind of saving. We got here Karn. Exchange this guy. This guy's actually really good. I missed it, so I didn't get it. I'd rather see if I can get a Lego book or something. 2 Mother Mod. Nice. Brings us to 24. We're still a long way from Mother Mod, but that will be really sweet when we get her eventually, right? What's going on? Not clan boss, guys. I'm still waking up. Hold on. Let me have some coffee. Excellent. Okay. Live arena. Here we go. Hopefully we can get some. Are we in gold 5? Barely, but yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure I have all my bonuses right available. So let's go ahead and get into some lower end live arena. I know you guys are typically used to watching me playing in higher end live arena gold 4, but not on this account. We're not quite there yet. Although this account is very strong for where it's at in the game, being level 63. I kind of slow played this account. I play so many accounts, so most of the time I'm just logging in doing like dailies and then saving everything, right? We play Wait Shadow Legends most of the time, right? On many of the alt accounts. So he's going Arbiter first, which is kind of cool because I don't actually have Arbiter yet on this account. Very close. I'm like right there at the end. But what we're going to do is go Armands and Fabian. And because we'll probably end up just banning the Arbiter here. So we'll go Arbiter, or Armands, Fabian, we'll go Arbase and Georgid. And then probably just going with Alice after this, right? Sometimes I like to screw with them and play the Fellhound with the Packmaster. It's actually kind of gross. But we'll see. We'll do it on a fight. We'll mess with them. We'll do a little troll action. Actually, the reason why I haven't summoned Lamasu yet is because I have such great champions to still work on, like Hatter, who I pulled, Kael'ta, Yakarl, Zabia, second Wallmaster, Shazarski, you know what I mean? So a lot of really good spicy champions. So we're not in gold. I'm used to picking in gold, so we can play the same champions. I forget about that sometimes. So he doesn't like Armands here. That's fine. We're gonna go with our base and hope to be faster. I mean, he's higher level than us. Typically, the general like rule of thumb is the higher the level, the more farming you've done, the more access to gear you've kind of like accumulated, potentially better roll of gear. So we end up winning the speed race here by a lot, and see if we can lock him out. We get a weak hit on Mr. Thor, so we're gonna have to get him with the True Fear. Harvest Despair kicking in a little bit there. Doesn't quite get the kill on us, and looks like we take out Bed Boy, who, what a name. You should change your name, my friend. But all right, here we go. next fight. And yeah, so if you guys want to see any builds on champions for any of these accounts, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. More than happy to show you guys the builds. I am strapped for time though, as live arena is in like time frames, so I got to get in as many counts as I can for content, right? So, but if you guys do want me to do that, I will make separate videos on non-live arena time frames. So we got Mako 2, Profound Disclosure. I actually really like that clan name. That's a pretty cool clan name. So we're gonna pick first. We're gonna pick, it doesn't matter, right? So we're in silver. I can pick whoever I want first. So let's go ahead and pick we'll just give Armand's the first pick, right? Armand's, we'll just get ready for gold, right? We'll just pick Armand's first. This is actually the only account that I have that has Armand's. I didn't go for the fusion like an idiot on any of my accounts. However, when Fabian came out, I did get him on all 9 of my main accounts. So I'm happy about that. We didn't miss out on Fabian anywhere. But he's going Arbiter Sun Wukong. Very, very cool. We're going to go Fabian and Arbase. So speed, support champions, debuff champions, buff champions. Now we'll go into damage dealers, which will be George and Alice. That'll be the main team on this account. It's kind of just the way it is for this account. Some of my accounts I have an abundance of really good champions, and sometimes I'm not sure quite what the strat is, but for this account it's pretty narrowed down to these champions. There could be a sub out for a DPS potentially, George maybe for Thor, or Alice maybe for Thor, or we could maybe sub out like one of these 3 for Cardial, or maybe Grand Oak if need be. When we get to silver, we're not going to be able to always pick some of these, so it is good to have some sub champions. LMA, very strong. We're going to ban the Arbiter so we can go first. Even if she plans on cutting us, she probably won't cut us right away. Banning the Fabian here. We're going to go with Armand's lead. So we'll see what happens. Have some coffee. That's what's gonna happen. Have some coffee. So in the stone skin, I don't have to worry about boosting here. We're way faster. What we'll do is we'll steal turn meter, and we'll sheep on there, and we'll go ahead and get a bunch of damage out. We'll finish him off here with the Georgid. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, so this account, I love this account. It doesn't get a whole lot of focus play though. Typically I'm just doing like my Doom Tower, like hard Doom Tower. This account can finish hard Doom Tower on pretty much I think all of them by now. And we do a lot of Twin Iron Fortress, whatever free stuff I can do pretty much, because I'm saving the energy, right? Because it's not my only account. I've said this before many times, but because it's not my only account, I'm able to save the energy. Now, if you were a completely free-to-play player, this was your only account, that would not be the way to play the game. You'd be following, shout out Boozer, you'd be following Boozer's advice, and you'd be using all of your energy. You wouldn't stay energy capped. But because this is not a main account for me, it is a main account, but it's not my main focus account, right? I'm able to stack up the energy. That way when a fusion comes out and I want to do the fusion, I can just know I have the energy saved up to do the fusion. As you can see, I've got like 30,000 energy on this account. It's easily stacked up after doing tons of live arena for multi-battles, tons of Doom Tower, stuff like that, Curse City, just doing the daily quest. You just stack up energy. Just logging in gives you energy sometimes, so it's very easy to save energy after a long period of time. This is going to be really sweet, actually. This is going to be a good fight. We might actually lose this fight based off damage. He has some serious nukers. This Harima is going to be no joke. He ends up leaving the battle, though, so here's some more energy. As you can see, this is, if you do enough of this, it's not like I'm crazy far in, but if you do enough of it, it stacks up. And because I run 9 accounts, it's I have the order of accounts that I like to play in, so just the way it is. We'll go Armand's first. and not that it matters. Raid, IPP, but yeah. So this account, I love this account. This account's awesome. Actually, like I said, we just pulled the second Wallmaster. It's gonna be really, really sick when I get that second Wallmaster and this Hatter built up. I didn't do the Hatter fusion. I actually pulled this Hatter. So very excited about it. This account's gonna have, it already has a lot of potential, but like for later game potential, it's got a lot going on. So, and my clan, the Clan of Bows, we've been doing really well. We've had a lot of really big recruits lately. Shout out to the Clan of Bows. You guys are amazing. And so we are pretty much, do I think I can deal with this? That's the real question. Well, let's give it a shot without the nice there and see if we can just deal with the Sun Wukong damage. He's looking to be faster than us with his Arbiter, right? But, you know, we might end up being faster somehow. I don't think we will be, but we might. We are faster. Not by much, though. So we're going to end up probably winning this one. But that's okay. So we don't get to do the second turn because of this. Going after Georgian. Sorry, my friend. But Alice had to do it to you. Alright, so we're cruising along here nicely with Mr. Ragorne. After we do these fights, we're going to do our siege fights on this account too. We do have siege. I do have Lamasu on all these accounts. Raid IP again. I didn't see this Black King Barbarian. Very cool name for the clan. I'm actually digging the clan flag. So as you know, I know a lot of people don't really care about this stuff, but I like the little stuff like that. So he's going Wukongski first. Obviously, we're going to go with the 2 control monsters here. Getting the scoop. Getting our little bags here, little chest. This is nice. I can't do stage 25 Curse City. Yeah, I don't have Godseeker. I do have Cardial, but I do have to make him faster. He's only like 312 speed or something like that, so he's not fast enough, really. But I also haven't quite really tried to make the team yet for him. The second Wallmaster, I'm going to build in Affinity Breaker. Kind of like I did for my Newt on Theramis, my Newt the second on Theramis, the Wallmaster the second on this account. Go ahead and check out that video for me. It's the rebuild video of Tormund, Sun Wukong, and Newt II. Let me know what you guys think about it, and go ahead and write them in the comments below. I would be very grateful. And but that's going to be kind of the same plan for this account. We're going to build Wallmaster II in Affinity Breaker. And yeah, so that's going to be the plan. So we got Arbiter, He-Man, very powerful. I didn't get He-Man on this account. I wish I did, but I have Georgian, so I didn't go for it. Because I got it on 3 other accounts, so I was like, four accounts, is it worth it? It would have been totally worth it, and I'm so sad I didn't. Honestly, I should have got it on all my accounts, but I just couldn't do that. So I did get it on my 2 earliest accounts, Azthril and Hex's Clef, and then I got it on Theramis because he's like my favorite account. But I haven't done a whole lot of videos on Hex's Clef and Azthril yet, but there will be series for those in the upcoming future. I did just pull Commodus on Azthril. It's only like level 50, and I mean it's just like he's so OP. Like, let me know down in the comments if you guys have Commodus. You know how OP he is, because he is actually a beast. I haven't built in like the meta version. He's in Stone Skin Pinpoint with the Lightning Cage, and yeah, he's insane. Like, there'll be times where everybody else is dead, but he goes and he just kills everybody because it's just what he does. So he gets a lot of love on that account. And I only had like 5 or 6 primals, and I just pulled them out of a single one. That's actually happened to me on multiple accounts. That happened to me on my Bo 3CS account. I pulled Geralt. It was actually the first account to get a Mythic Champion a year plus ago, and it was Geralt. I had like 9 primals singles. I pulled them on like the 7th one. I got Geralt, and I think I actually have a video or picture of it, but this was before I was doing content, so very fun. I know there's a lot of pain with the mythical champions in the game. The gap is massive between, you know, new players and players that, you know, like Pandamain, shout out Pandamain, or, you know, I mean, any of those big guys that have over 100 million total power in the game. If you follow the community, you probably know who I'm talking about. But those guys, I mean, they have multiple +4 6-star Woken Mythical Champions, and the gap is huge. Shout out Nubs. I heard him talking about that recently, that gap. But you know what? It's just the way it is. Not a whole lot we can do about it, except for just be grateful for the Emberses, you know, that we can get that don't take like crazy amount of time and that are super powerful. So I'll take that as a win. I'm gonna have, once I get double Armons. What? Hold on a sec. 6-star Woken. Gee, what's happening here? We might lose this fight. +3 Thor. What is going on? I'm loving this. This is actually awesome. We might lose this fight. It's gonna be a very good fight. One of the best things about where I'm at in this game, who do you think's faster? We're not going to let that Arbiter stand, see if we can just be faster. He doesn't have IP, right? So we're going to have a small, intimidating presence, but I don't think we'll be faster. Maybe. Typically, people who have champions like this, we are faster. Not by much. You see how we're not quite that much faster? Let's see if we can manage. We did it. Let's see if we can manage to petrify. We don't. We weak hit. Let's go ahead and finish the job, though. Yeah, so GG's to that. That's, you know, get what I was saying, but typically people who have champions like that, they're either sleeper accounts like mine that just have been, this account's been around for a long time. Like, this account's been around for like 2.5 years, 3 years maybe. And it's not high level because I don't really play this account very often. You know, this account's getting most of its gear from Hydra or Doom Tower, or I don't really, the only dungeon I farm on this account is the Pinpoint dungeon, the event dungeon, and that's brand new. So it's getting most of its gear from like Siege, for being in the clan, Cursed City. Like, I don't really farm, which is a problem because I actually need to farm Fire Knight, and because I need regen and Savage gear bad on this account. So I don't do a lot of farming. I don't farm Spider really, and this account's been around for a long time, so I've just been slow playing this account. It's why the champions are so powerful. And for where they're at, I mean, once I hit gold, I'm gonna get smoked like every time, right? So it seems OP now, but it's really not, like, in the scheme of the game. I just have great champions, and that really just comes from slow playing the game, being able to fight Ultra Nightmare every day for the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So have I spent a few bucks on this account? Yeah, I have. But it's not like thousands and thousands of dollars, you know what I mean? I've spent maybe like a couple $100 on this account over the last few years. So it's not free to play, but it's also not like a big spender account. I really just slow play my accounts. We play weight, like I said, we play weight Shadow Legends over here. And shout out to Hell Hades. I got that from him. And you know, it's one of the best ways to play the game, in my opinion, especially when you have multiple accounts, because every account has their own RNG. I play multiple accounts because if I only have one account and I don't get what I want, maybe I can get it on the other account, maybe the other account after that. You know, so I have 9 accounts. They all have their own stash of shards, and they all have their own RNG. So this account has really great. Some accounts are just lucky. Shout out to Cruising. He did a video like that, the lucky versus the not lucky, and this account is definitely one of the lucky. And I have some accounts that are not as lucky, but some accounts are way luckier. Like on Adeleron, I have Volcanos and Final, you know. So, and that account's only like level 70, so just straight lucky, right? And look at this. I think we just lose here. We might be able to just, oh, he's in the Swift Parry. He got me. I should have went here so I could get the unkillable, but he could technically go through it right there. This is, if he doesn't kill our base right here, it might be able to come back. So hold on. We're going to transform. Here's the comeback queen right here. Comeback queen, my guy. Watch this. Watch the comeback queen herself. The comeback queen. You think we lose? I don't know. It's gonna be tough. I don't think we're gonna lose this fight. Nope, we'll just win to turn HP burns and the A1. Because we won't die. We'll get a bunch of heals. She's not going to do enough damage to kill us. And the HP burns will end up just killing her. Our base is insane. She's absolutely insane. She's been the only champion left against the whole team, and she's won just like that. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen, so GG's. It's not fair. Our base is insane. She's not broken by any means, but she's really, really powerful. She's very fast. She's very tanky in her second form. The Stone Skin Taunt application with the continuous heals, so good. It's so, so good. Her A2 in that form, very strong as well. One of the biggest things I will say with mythicals, if you don't have a mythical champion, or you're not sure, you haven't maybe fused Lady Mikage yet, which we don't have Lady Mikage on this account quite yet. I'm only like 2 champions away though, so when I get Lady Mikage on this account, it's gonna be insane because we have Ninja, right? But you know, one of the biggest things with mythical champions is recognizing when to transform, when to metamorph, right? And because you're essentially playing 2 champions in one, and that can be the hardest part, especially some of them, like Galathier, right? For example, I have Galathier on multiple accounts, and it can be very hard to determine when to actually... We're going to ban Esme here. She's the fastest champion on this account, or on this fight. He's probably the next one, but she's really going to be the catalyst to speed. So we're going to ban her. He'll make... Oh yeah, He-Man has the 28, but Artor is the booster. But yeah, so that's really recognizing when to actually transform, metamorph your champion. That's the biggest like thing with mythical champions, right? And once you kind of get that down, the game becomes a lot easier in many cases, especially in PvE, because most of the PvE content has not changed. They don't really buff the PvE content. Other than Hydra, we won't talk about that. But like, they really only nerf stuff. Like, for example, they nerfed Shogun, Sand Devil, and Twin Iron last year sometime. And so they've never like made the content harder, but all the power creep has come into the game. So a lot of PvE content actually gets a lot easier over the time. So I think this is the guy we almost lost to. So I have to be careful here. I was just chatting along. So let's see if we can not almost lose this fight. This is the guy with that Rhodos, I think. So let's go ahead, and we're just gonna pick the same picks, but we'll see here if this is that guy. Oh no, this is the guy we just played. Just kidding. We're gonna beat this guy again. This guy is... Esme is probably, like I said, his fastest. I wouldn't have her in Brimstone though. I also wouldn't have her in Brimstone. Heaven's Cast is good on He-Man, but for Arena, I like Reaper on these two, and this should probably be IP, and this should probably be IP as well, personally, just for speed. But you know, he's gonna pick He-Man again, but he's probably gonna ban Armons. But the same thing will happen. Either one of these stays in the match, you're just cooked, right? So he actually picks our base, which is great because our base is the faster champion, but Armand's is really only like 10 speed slower than her. They're all over 300 speed, so in Silver 2, 300 speed is a lot. So it's you know, he's not gonna be able to do anything, sadly, but it's just the way it is. I love the animation on Artor. I think it's great. Also, George is very hard to deal with. He's not going to be able to deal with George. He managed to get through that George move, though, there. But, you know, it's not fair, really. This account, super good, super strong. And, you know, if this is his only account, he probably doesn't have all the experience that I have. So when you play in a lower end against not only a strong account in the low end, but like with the player that knows how to play the game, it can be a little bit frustrating. All right, so we ended up going, I think we were 10 for 10 on that one. Yeah, so GG's. But all right, let's do some siege for you guys here real quick. I don't know if I want to fight this team. Probably very fast team here. Might be able to deal with this team. Probably a lot of high resist on that team. I don't know if I could manage this Ragorne here. So we'll end up waiting actually. See, so we're not gonna do any siege on this account quite yet, so we're not gonna put it in the video, but that's okay. All right, you guys, that's gonna be the end of the Ragorne here. We're gonna hop on Theramis, or not Theramis, Isaac's next, and so stay tuned for that one. And I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.